Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to start off by saying this is not financial advice. I see the news, I report the news. So without further ado, let's talk about something I've been reading that might spike the interest of many of my subscribers or the people that I would like to subscribe and hit the like button as it's starting now. I'm trying to grow this channel. I want to get over 2,000 subscribers by the middle of next month. I would like to thank all of my current subscribers that have subscribed thus far. So without further ado, let's get going. Another big beverage maker is getting into cannabis. That's right. Boston Beer is preparing for U.S. federal legalization of marijuana. When Constellation Brands announced it was investing in pot producer Canopy Growth back in 2017, it marked a major turning point for the industry, with outsiders beginning to show a lot more interest in cannabis. Since then, Molson Coors have gotten involved in the development of cannabis-infused beverages, as has Anheuser-Busch, with the volume of beer sales declining by 2.9% last year. The industry could benefit from more growth opportunities, so it may not be surprising if companies turn to a hot new sector like cannabis. One more big name that is starting to explore cannabis is the Boston Beer Company, or NYSE SAM. Last month, management announced it would be dipping its toes into the industry and begin researching non-alcoholic beverages. Is a move into cannabis drinks inevitable for Boston Beer? And if so, does that make the stock a must buy? And we're going to talk about the stock, where the position that is at now, and we're going to talk about the future growth of this stock. And getting involved in cannabis, and if the country eventually legalizes cannabis or medical marijuana, this may be a big thing. So let's keep going. And is Boston Beer going to start developing cannabis-infused beverages? And let's talk about another stock that I've already been talking about that's already gotten itself involved in from Canada to America, and that's BevCana. So keep an eye on BevCana. And it's a video. I did like 3 videos on BevCana. All right, so on May 14th, Boston Beer announced that it was going to set up a subsidiary that will be a research and innovation hub for cannabis beverages in Canada, where pot is legal federally. The company did not offer a date as to when it might sell the beverages, but that's understandably hard to estimate right now given the federal ban on cannabis in the U.S. And while management is researching cannabis beverages north of the border, they haven't given any indication of plans to sell them there. The focus appears to be on the U.S. market. CEO Dave Berwick stated in the release that the company wants to be ready for the future opportunities in the U.S. Boston Beer is simply focusing on innovating the next wave of products and making sure that it's ready to go when the federal government legalizes marijuana in the U.S. Although more states are legalizing pot, New York, New Mexico, and Virginia are among the latest to pass legislation, it's unclear when pot will be legal federally. President Joe Biden has only gone so far to talk about decriminalizing pot and not outright legalization. All right, many potential partners out there. While Boston Beer is going to create a subsidiary, it's possible it could also join forces with the cannabis company to expedite the process. Many cannabis producers will likely be eager to partner up with the top beer maker. In the past, Aurora Cannabis was looking for a deal that was even rumored to be in talks with Coca-Cola, Sundial Growers, which is sitting on lots of cash, presents another option. Management there could be looking to make a big move to bolster their sales numbers. And those are just some of the bigger names out there. Boston Beer wouldn't have a problem finding potential suitors to work with if it went that route. All right, while cannabis looks to be a great fit for the company, let's talk about it. Boston Beer has been growing phenomenally over the years. Sales of $906 million in 2016 grew to nearly double that in 2020, reaching $1.7 billion. In its most recent quarter, for the period ending March 27, the company has still done incredibly well. It posted sales of $545 million, which were up 65% year over year due to 60% increase in shipments. Boston Beer's willingness to change and adapt to consumer trends has led to fantastic growth. The most recent example is hard seltzer products. Truly brand had captured more than 28% of the market, according to the company's latest results. Analyst Grandview Research project that the market for hard seltzer would be worth $14.5 billion by 2027 and will grow at a compounded annual growth rate of 16.2% until then. By comparison, they project the cannabis beverage market to be worth just $2.8 billion in 2025, although its growth rate will be slightly higher at 17.8%. However, if the federal government lifts the ban on cannabis, those numbers could get a whole lot higher. All right, so let's talk about, should you buy Boston Beer on this news? Boston Beer is a solid growth stock. News that is looking into the cannabis is a great sign that it will be ready once that segment on the market opens up. The company has done a great job with this Truly brand, and its Samuel Adams beer is well known around the globe. If it can replicate the success in cannabis and grab significant market share, then this stock will be on the path to even more impressive growth numbers. While it could still be years before Boston Beer launches any cannabis beverage products, buying the stock now could be set investors up for some great returns down the road. So let's talk about it. All right, let's get into why Boston Beer may be for you. All right, this is the forecast according to Wallet Investor. Current, the price is at $1,066.90. The 1 year forecast from now is saying that Boston Beer is going to be $1,423.85, and the 5 year forecast is going to be $2,692.66. So, getting into this beer, you're going to have to hold it for a while. What this stock per se. You're going to have to hold it a while to see significant gains. But if you're looking to have a portfolio stuffer, this may be the stock for you. I think that this stock is going to mature, especially once the veil is lifted on the cannabis market. And I know we've been beating this drum for over a decade about the U.S. legalizing marijuana. But I think that a company like Boston Beer, these guys are the ones that's pushing down that Berlin Wall, so to speak, and I hope I didn't offend anyone, but that this awful wall that's set in place, and these guys is going to be the ones with the big lifting that's going to be able to topple that wall, and we're going to be able to walk through. So I definitely think that if you can, get you about 6 to 10 shares of this. If you can sustain it and keep it, it's better than keeping it in a savings account. And over time, this stock is going to go up. Within a year, it's going to mature. And within 5 years, it's definitely going to do the wonders. So I definitely would say this stock is a good place to invest your money, because the company is always looking for new ways for growth with the stock itself. So without further ado, this is Antonio. Please like, comment, and share, as I'll be coming to you with many more videos just like this in the future. And I think that Boston Beer is going to be a great company to invest in. And without further ado, I will see you next time.